Here's something most skincare videos won't tell you. The hollowing you're noticing in your cheeks isn't just about collagen, it's about fat pads shifting position, bone density changing shape beneath your skin, and a moisture retention system that's working twice as hard as it used to. And if you've been treating it like a simple add more cream problem, that's exactly why nothing has worked yet. By the end of this video, you'll understand what's actually happening structurally beneath your skin after 50, why melanin-rich skin holds on to some of these changes differently than other skin types, and 3 specific, doable steps to bring back fullness, bounce, and glow without chasing anything unrealistic. Quick mention before we dive in, a lot of what I'll walk through today lines up with products from Golden Melanin Luxuries, a skincare line built specifically with mature, melanin-rich skin in mind. I'll point out where those pieces fit, but everything here works whether you're using their line or building your own routine around these same principles. Let's get into it. Step 1. Understand what volume loss actually is, so you stop fighting the wrong battle. Most of us were taught to think of aging skin as a surface problem, wrinkles on top, sagging on top, dullness on top. So we buy surface solutions. But volume loss doesn't start on the surface, it starts underneath, in 3 layers most people never think about. The first is fat. Your face has natural fat compartments, cushions essentially, that give your cheeks their roundness and your under eye area its smoothness. After 50, those compartments don't just shrink evenly, they shift downward and thin out unevenly, which is why one side of your face might look slightly different from the other, or why the cheek that used to sit high now sits lower and flatter. The second is bone. Your facial bone structure, cheekbones, jawline, the bone around your eyes, actually loses density with age, similar to bone loss anywhere else in the body. As the underlying scaffolding recedes slightly, the skin and fat sitting on top of it has less structure to rest on, so it appears to sag even if nothing about the skin itself has changed. The third, and the one most of us do know about, is collagen and elastin, the proteins that keep skin firm and springy. After menopause, when estrogen drops, collagen production slows significantly. Research shows women can lose a substantial percentage of their skin's collagen in the first several years post-menopause alone. Now, here's the part that's specific to us. Melanin-rich skin has more fibroblasts, the cells that produce collagen, and naturally has more built-in protection against UV damage, which is part of why many Black women see fewer fine lines at the same age compared to other skin types. But that same protective quality means changes in tone, texture, and evenness show up differently. Instead of fine lines being the first sign of change, many of us notice unevenness, a certain heaviness in the skin's texture, or that ashy, muted quality some call the ashy look, which isn't dryness alone, it's a sign the surface isn't renewing and reflecting light the way it used to. So step 1 isn't a product, it's a mindset shift. You're not fighting wrinkles, you're supporting structure, fat, bone-adjacent skin support, and collagen, all 3 together. Once you understand that, everything else makes more sense. Step 2. Rebuild hydration the right way. Layering, not guessing. This is where most routines quietly fail, and it's not because the products are bad, it's because the order and the technique are wrong. There's a real difference between hydrating and moisturizing, and that difference matters more after 50 than at any other point. Hydration means drawing water into the skin. Moisturizing means sealing that water in so it can't evaporate back out. If you're only doing one of those, you're running half a system, and you won't get the plumping effect you're after. The ingredient to build around here is hyaluronic acid. It's a molecule your body already produces naturally, and it can hold up to 1,000 times its own weight in water. That's not marketing language, that's simply what the molecule does. As we age, our natural hyaluronic acid levels drop, which is a big part of why skin that used to feel dewy now feels more paper-thin and less resilient to the touch. Here's the technique that actually matters. Apply your hyaluronic acid serum to slightly damp skin, not dry skin. Damp skin gives the molecule water to pull from and hold on to. Apply it to bone-dry skin, and it can actually pull moisture from deeper layers of your skin instead, which leaves you feeling tighter and drier an hour later, the opposite of what you wanted. That's also exactly why the next layer isn't an option. Immediately after your serum, follow with a rich barrier-supporting moisturizer, something with shea butter, ceramides, or squalene. These ingredients reinforce your skin's natural barrier and lock that hydration in, rather than letting it evaporate into the air. This two-step layering, hydrate, then seal, done morning and night, is where you'll start to see real change. Give it 4 to 6 weeks of consistency, and you should notice the grayness softening, the surface looking more awake, and that light-catching quality returning to your complexion. This is one area where Golden Melanin Luxuries built their hydration line specifically around this two-step logic: a lightweight hyaluronic layer followed by a richer barrier cream, formulated for how melanin-rich skin actually retains moisture. Whether you use their pairing or build your own, the principle is what matters. Hydrate first, seal second. Never skip the second step. Step 3. Support renewal and structure gently, not aggressively. This step covers two things that work together: how your skin renews itself on the surface and how you can physically support the structure underneath. Let's start with renewal. When you were younger, skin cells completed their full turnover cycle from the base layer to the surface in about 28 days. After 50, that cycle can stretch to 45 or even 60 days. That slower turnover means dead skin cells sit on the surface longer, which creates a thicker, duller quality that no amount of moisturizer alone can fix, because moisture doesn't address buildup. This is where gentle exfoliation comes in. And I want to be specific about gentle, because this is a place where mature melanin-rich skin needs a different approach than what's typically recommended online. We're more prone to post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, meaning that harsh scrubs, aggressive peels, or high-strength acids can actually trigger new dark spots rather than clearing anything up. So the goal isn't the strongest exfoliant you can find, it's the mildest one that still gets the job done. Lactic acid is the one I recommend most for women in this stage. It's a gentle chemical exfoliant, and unlike some other acids, it hydrates while it exfoliates, so it doesn't strip the skin the way a harsher option might. 2 to 3 times a week in the evening at a 5 to 10% concentration, followed by your moisturizer, that's the routine. Over time, that buildup lifts, and what's underneath is fresher skin that reflects light the way melanin-rich skin is naturally built to. One non-negotiable: always wear SPF during the day when you're using any exfoliating acid, because freshly exposed skin is more sensitive to sun, and sun damage can undo the very evenness you're working toward. Now for the structural piece: facial massage. This costs nothing, and it's genuinely one of the most underused tools available to us. Your facial muscles respond to stimulation the same way muscles anywhere else in your body do. Regular massage does 2 specific things. First, it increases circulation, which means more oxygen and nutrients reaching the collagen-producing cells beneath your skin. You can actually see this immediately in the warmth and color that rises in your face during massage. Second, it supports lymphatic drainage. As we age, the lymphatic system slows down naturally, and fluid can sit in facial tissue longer than it used to, which adds to puffiness along the jaw and under the eyes and can exaggerate the appearance of sagging. Gentle upward-outward strokes, 5 to 10 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week, using clean hands and a facial oil, encourage that drainage. Many women notice their face feeling lighter and more defined within a few weeks of doing this consistently. Golden Melanin Luxuries makes a facial oil specifically formulated to support this kind of massage on deeper skin tones without leaving a heavy or greasy residue, which matters if you're doing this daily. But again, the technique is what does the work. The oil just makes your hands glide the way they need to. Bringing it together. None of these 3 steps work in isolation as well as they do together. Hydration rebuilds the plumpness that structural changes have diminished. Gentle renewal clears the surface so your natural glow can actually show through. And facial massage supports circulation and lymphatic flow, which lifts and revitalizes what's underneath. Give this system real time, 6 to 8 weeks of consistency, not perfection, and the changes tend to be visible, not dramatic overnight transformations, but a genuine noticeable shift in fullness, tone, and radiance. And I want to be honest with you about something. Nothing here is going to erase every sign that you've lived a full life. That's not the goal, and anyone promising you that isn't being straight with you. What this can do is help your skin function the way it's meant to at this stage, well hydrated, gently renewed, properly supported, so that what you see in the mirror reflects how vibrant you actually feel. Being a Black woman over 50 isn't something your skin needs to apologize for or hide. The changes you're seeing are simply information, your skin telling you what it needs now that it didn't need at 30. Once you're listening to it instead of fighting it, everything gets easier. If this video gave you something useful, take a second to like it. It genuinely helps more women in this community find their way to this channel. And if you want more breakdowns like this one, specifically built around mature melanin-rich skin, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll be linking the Golden Melanin Luxuries products I mentioned today in the description, each one chosen with exactly this stage of skin in mind. Drop your city in the comments below. I love seeing how far this community reaches. Take care of your skin and take care of yourselves. You've earned every bit of the glow you're working to restore.